Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot, all right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite. Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the five. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2KU 250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
On offense, here's Sack. And Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
MP high post. The kick out to Bird. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good work on the boards. Allowed them to get multiple looks on the same trip.
Outside, Lund. Left side, it's Carrington. That three off the mark. Here's the break. A nice shot by Roberts. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now here's Diaz. Jones, no good. And here's Carrington. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
Union Elite ball.
Union Elite trail. Pass now to Harris. Takes the three. Sack with the rebound. Here's Pagan. Good. Carrington gets the assist. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Lund, that's good.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
Outside Diaz. MP high post. Pass to Robert. Now Harris. Offensive rebound. Here's the floater. Bird outside. Now Diaz. Screen by MP. Shoots over Fagon. And that one's good. It's Diaz. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Most sense.
While he's known for being a 3-and-D guy, Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
And Union Elite has possession. Trailing by 5. And he's going for the oop here. Kept alive. A nice shot by Roberts.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
Outside Pagan. Martinez outside. Carrington. He's guarded by Jones. Back to Carrington. 6 to shoot. Pass to Lund. What a great assist by Carrington as that one falls. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Carrington outside. One with the pick. Left side, it's Carrington. Right side, Martinez. Knocks it down from distance.
How about the fast play from Martinez? Able to get the shot off before the defense can really react to the possession.
Pass to Harris. Outside Diaz. Now Harris. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. One for 3 from the field.
His skills, they're matched by his relentlessness. He's in the middle of everything offensively.
Now Carrington. 5 points in the game. One with the pick. Here's the 3. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Carrington outside. Kicks it out to Martinez. The offensive rebound. Kicks it to Pagan.
Hey, yo, right here.
Returns it to Carrington. And again, Zach with the triple.
You must chase Carrington off that three-point line. Or, guess what? He's going to keep punishing you from that.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And a new group out there getting ready for Union Elite. The attack from Sac leading. Pass to Hilton. Here's Mecca. Cunningham. Here's Robinson, and a dunk by Robinson.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
And he used the rim to protect the ball.
It's a great job of showing some awareness along with a terrific finish.
And using some muscle, he went for the two-hander on the slam.
Some urgency from him there.
He might be sensing what we are. This is a critical time in this game, guys.
Here's Mecca. Fires the three. Rebound by Union Elite.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Jones makes that one. His 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Pass to Hilton. Here's Cunningham from downtown. It's hauled in by Jones. Another miss by MP. The attack from Sac Trail. Pass to Hilton. It's Mecca. Takes a three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Diaz. Jones. Bird outside. From deep. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. On the wing, it's Martinez. Bird defending.
That's a good shot from him. The offense should be happy with the chance they created.
With 1 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half of play. Union Elite ahead, leading by just 1. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from SAC and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Carrington, no good. Union Elite leading this one. On the wing, it's MP. Sends it home from three-point land.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Carrington outside. Lund with the pick. From outside the arc. And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Now Diaz. And the dunk by MP. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Lund misses. Union Elite with the ball. Robert guarded by Lund. Here's Bird. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
Making the most of a close range look. Bird did not want to waste that shot.
Now Carrington. He's guarded by Jones. And the foul on Bird. That's his first foul. Kicks it to Pagan. Returns it to Martinez. 5 to shoot from 15 feet out. Rebound by Union Elite.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Now here's Diaz. attack by MP.
A few more points tacked on to their lead, and in the dirtiest way possible.
Yeah, those put-back jams sting, don't they?
They really do. The D forces a miss and then can't corral it. They're hanging their heads for sure.
Now Carrington. He's got 8 in this one.
You know, Ivory Lund does a nice job using his strength, playing big.
Second team.
No good at the free throw line. And Union Elite deciding to make a change here. And he sinks the second. Bird on the wing. Back to Jones. Pass to Robert. To the left wing. Left side, it's Diaz. Jones. Over Martinez. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Outside Pagan. Martinez. Pass to Lund. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid. Clocking in, putting that body to work. Lund set an effective screen and then got himself into scoring position.
Here's Jones. Sacked with the rebound. Pass to Cunningham. Martinez using his post move to get the 2 points.
Great distribution. That pass was right on the money.
And time called here, Union Elite. They're getting ready for Union Elite. And the attack from Zach call time here.
Timeout.
Switch.
Now Carrington. He's guarded by Jones. Carrington, right side. Now Lund from 3. Good for the 5th time tonight, and he remains perfect.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the 3 early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Now here's Jones. Bird outside. Shoots a 3. Lund with the rebound.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made 3 with one of his own.
To the inside. Lund. Count it! And the foul! Brandon Harris picking this one up.
Huge shot by Lund. Plays like these demonstrate his leadership.
And that one misses. And Union Elite has possession. It's a 1-point game. Still anybody's game at this point.
No question. This becomes a very big possession.
Returns it to Martinez. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
It was a huge moment for Martinez, and, you know, he did not disappoint. That was really nicely done.
Diaz with it. Here's Jones. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to Carrington. Now here is Martinez. And the attack from Sack with another tray.
Ice in his veins. Martinez with a pivotal bucket.
Now Jones. Guarded by Carrington. Bird outside. From deep, it's MP. Sack with the rebound. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need. It'll be the attack from Sack off the tip.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand. What a smart use of the height mismatch. He goes right over the defender and lays it in.
And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite. Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the five. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Martinez outside. Pass to Carrington. Launches a three. Great D that time from MP.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look. Smart play from Bird, simply finding the open man.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Martinez outside. Lund with the pick. Carrington for three. Sinks the tray.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now here's Martinez. Carrington outside, down low, 6 on the shot clock. Lund, that's good.
And the defense was there, but in the end, it didn't matter. Lund knows how to beat him with better offense.
Diaz up top, Pagan defending. Jones in the post, Carrington's there. Yes, it's good.
It looks pretty, but he doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that open.
Sack trailing here. Martinez outside. Inside. Lund. And Harris with the rejection.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Oh, and they are very lucky to get away with the defensive lapse there. They gave him a wide open look at the 3 spot.
Outside Diaz. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. On offense, here's Sack. They trail by 7. Pass to Carrington. To the paint. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Up top, it's Jones. Outside for Diaz. Screen by MP. On the wing, it's MP. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Pass to Carrington. Now here's Lund. And Harris with the rejection. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
From Seth, Keegan Hilton, Sean Mecca. Substitution.
Here's Diaz. Pass now to Harris. And Diaz. Here's Kolish. Guarded by Carrington. For three, it's Mitchell. Hits the trifecta.
It's not a dance floor out there. You can't give Mitchell any kind of wiggle room, or else he will torch you off the catch. And he can dance too, so I hear.
Here's Hilton. Lund with the pick. To the middle. Over to the wing. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
Oh, he didn't make the catch. He must have.
Union Elite deciding to make a change here. Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
Time call.
Martinez, he's covered by Harris. There's a screen. Carrington for three. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Here's Olsen. Pass to Martinez. Pure from three-point range.
Nice release on that three-point shot from Martinez. He's clearly put up plenty of those in practice.
Get there.
Jones in the post. He's covered by Carrington. The three from Harris. Hits the three-pointer.
Answers right back with a three of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
And there's the pick. Now Carrington inside, working on Jones. Back to Pagan. Martinez, 4 on the clock. From deep. Jake Bird with the defensive effort. Pass to Jones. Bird. Outside Jones. For three, it's Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
That's Mitchell putting the shooting in shooting guard, folks.
Outside Carrington. Kicks it out to Martinez. And it's Edward Martinez again missing. It's been all Union Elite in this one. Left side, it's Jones. Three-pointer Bird. The rebound by Olsen. And it's Sack's ball. Pass to Carrington. Here's Olsen. Outside Pagan. Now here is Martinez. And again, the attack from Sack, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
Ivory Lund. Substitution.
Martinez, Bird defending. Carrington, no good. It's been all Union Elite in this one. Left side, it's Jones. Over Martinez. Sack with the rebound. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Pagan. Carrington. That one's off. Still out of sync. On the wing, it's MP. Now covered by Martinez. Puts up a three. Jake Bird, and that one's good.
He's seeing the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Union Elite on top, opening a huge gap. Plenty of action still to come when we return. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the Attack from SAC and the Union Elite. Here's Diaz. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 25. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
The triple from Martinez. Another shot, and Lund lays it up and in.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Robert, guarded by Lund. Here's Bird. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Lund with the pick. To the paint. Shot clock at 6.
His passing is locked in, even when the man is in motion.
And Union Elite has possession. Pass to Jones. Now here's Bird. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three to fall.
And Bird knows he's got to drain the shot. When he's hitting from there, everything else seems to open up for him too.
Outside, Lund. Carrington for three. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Up top, it's Jones. Fader on the way. He clangs that one off the back iron and it falls. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Clock at 4. Martinez can't get it to go.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off a cold streak like this.
Harris with the open look. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
He's their go-to guy when he shoots the ball like he has today, and the scoreboard looks like this when he does.
Carrington, he's guarded by Jones, and Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
Harris outside. Pass to Jones. Over Carrington. And it's out of bounds. Union Elite able to retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Union Elite. Three from the inbound. Jones, no good. And it's Sac's ball. Martinez outside. Ripped away. Lund with the steal. And they're on the break. Pass to Lund. And Lund slams it in.
And a bit of sloppy play to cough up that turnover.
Yeah, when you give up a ball in a situation like that, almost always ends in a score going the other way.
And credit the D for pouncing right on that opportunity, turning defense into offense.
Knocks down the long J.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Kicks it to Mitchell. It's stolen by Martinez. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's guarded by Jones. Now Lund from 3. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Martinez. Cunningham returns it to Martinez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall.
These have been some terrible shot choices, guys. That was not a good look at all. Oh, man, that was vicious, fellas. Two-handed monster slam.
There was no one that was going to stop him on that one.
And I'm glad they didn't try. You wouldn't want anybody getting hurt out there.
Pass to Cunningham. Lund. Martinez outside. 3-pointer. Sack with another miss.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's guarded by Jones. Pass to Martinez. To halt the run. That shot off the mark.
And he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he's got to think of something else to try.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
Yeah, and since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Outside, Lund. Pagan. Pass to Lund. Kicks it out to Martinez. Kept alive by Sack. And it's good for 2.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Outside Jones. Mitchell outside. Back to Jones. Back to Kolish. Back to Jones. Beyond the arc. Another miss by MP. Outside Pagan. Martinez. And here's Lund. Guarded by Mitchell. Lund, that's good.
Yeah, you thought you knew his game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
Kicks it out to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Kolish. Back to Mitchell. On the wing, it's MP. Lets it go from 14. Lund with the rebound. And it's Sack with the ball. Here's Pagan. Martinez up top. Guarded by Mitchell.
You know, Ivory Lund does a nice job using his strength. Playing big.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make a substitution. He hits both from the stripe. Union Elite with the ball.
Hey, yo, get on MP.
Right wing.
Hey, hey.
Back to Jones. Back to Kolish. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Kevin Cole.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Now Carrington. He's tightly guarded. Outside Pagan. They get it back. Here's Jones, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
MP. One shot.
Now Carrington. Inside. And Lund slams it in.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
And he lobs it up. And stolen by Martinez. Kicks it to Pagan. Carrington outside. Puts up a three. The shot, no good. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting...
I'll catch up in a second, all right?